What's good, people? What's going on? What's up with y'all? Let me see who's in here. Let me see who's in here. Appreciate y'all jumping in here with me on this impromptu live on a Wednesday evening. Let's talk though. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let me see who's here before I start going. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who's in here. Mr. Human's good. Blazing J, what's going on? What's good with y'all? CJC was good. Hey, before I get started, y'all can hear me loud and clear? What's going on? Can I get some thumbs up? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? You know what I'm saying? Just making sure. Before I get started. You know what I'm saying? CJC was good. Brandon Comey was going on. One-handed bandit, my guy. Jim Laws was going on. Mayfield was good. I see somebody say they worried. I can't take you serious. Nick Reeder was good. Perfect. Y'all can hear me. That's dope. Jim Laws, appreciate you. Sugar Daddy Williams was good. How y'all feeling tonight, man? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all shaking by the news? Y'all shaking by the the news in the division? Y'all shaking by um the Bears? Like, talk to me. Talk to me. Appreciate y'all telling people to hit that like button. As y'all come in, y'all hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know how y'all feeling. I figured, I like to watch the temperature of the fan base, see what's going on, see how everybody's feeling. Um, Big news in the division today. Eagles signed a good pass rusher. They beating their chest as usual, and that's fine. They beat us a couple weeks ago. They signed a pass rusher. I know they feeling themselves. So I wanted to see the temperature of the fan base. Also want to talk about how y'all feel about this Bears game. I would not overlook the Bears mainly because of Matt Eberflus, not because of let's say Jalen Hurts, not because of Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a great quarterback. Like young guy, he hasn't had as much support as other people. So I ain't saying we should overlook him. I'm just saying Matt Eberflus used to coach for the Cowboys. He's familiar with our offense, and the last time we went against him, he blanked us. Donut. We ain't score a point, not even a field goal. So I want us to take this game seriously because of him. He's a defensive head coach. That's his particular expertise. He has weapons, defensive weapons. Now he just traded one away. So, and I want to ask y'all a question, a legitimate question. And I see everybody saying Quinn is washed. We'll get to that. Nick Reeder with the $6.99 super chat. Appreciate you, Nick. Instead of Smith, I think the Cowboys should target Leonard from the Colts. He has 4 more years on this deal. Culture building right now. Hey, they're not gonna let Leonard go. He's one of their like cornerstone players. And not to be funny, I think his name used to be Darius and it's Shaq Leonard now. We don't need Shaq Leonard. Like, we need a great linebacker, but we don't need to pour that much money into a linebacker. We need to pour that much money into a receiver. And it's not that I don't believe in CD Lamb. Y'all know I love CD Lamb. I love Michael Gallup, but our third receiver is in flux. Noah Brown got a foot injury. Simi Fuhoku got an injury. James Washington not healthy. We don't got a third receiver. Period. We need to go get a third receiver. Because even with a foot injury, you know how that's nagging. We just lost Jordan Lewis to a foot injury, to a Liz Frank injury. Foot injuries can be tricky. So Noah Brown not being 100% does not help because we don't really have the speedster, and or like the traditional route where like we have receivers that have their own skill sets, and I would love someone that could complement them, but who's out there? The 3 names you've heard is Elijah Moore. No, DJ Moore. I'm sorry. DJ Moore. You've heard Cooks from Houston, DJ Moore from the Panthers, and you've heard Jerry Jeudy from the Broncos. That's the names I've been hearing. Maybe a little Elijah Moore, a little Denzel Mims, kind of. Would I take one of them? Sure. because I'm not necessarily looking for a number one. I got faith in CD, but we definitely need another receiver just because of the injuries. If Noah was fully healthy, I might just be like, let's rock. Because he's been showing me some things, But I kind of just want to see. I want to see the Joneses. Sometimes when you make a move, it's a sign to your players. You're pushing the chips to the middle of the table to show your players. Like the Eagles making this move right now. If I could just psychoanalyze it, like no hate, And I appreciate you, Nick, for that super chat. And I see a lot of people saying Jerry Jeudy. That's who I would want too. I think I would want Jerry Jeudy out of all of them. DJ Moore is a beast too, though. I wouldn't be like mad if we got him. Oh, I think OBJ don't like us though, Trey Manning. I would take OBJ in a heartbeat, but I think OBJ likes he want to go to the Bills or maybe like the Chiefs or somebody like that. He not looking at the Cowboys. He just not. And that's what's up. I ain't about to lose no sleep. He just don't want to come here. And if you don't want to come here, what I'm gonna do? Like, go do your thing, young man. If I can psychoanalyze this thing, it's more so it's a vote of confidence to your players. I love the Hankins deal. I said that yesterday because it shores up the defense, and the defense is our main strength right now. And it's a tip of the hat to the defense saying, hey, man, keep doing your thing. Going to get a receiver isn't a slight to the offense. It's a, hey, man, we want to go all in. Am I saying trade away a first? No. But I think you can get Jerry Jeudy for a third. I do. He got 2 more years on his rookie deal. I would go get him. I would give up probably a second for Jeudy because of the type of deal he on for 2 more years. Think about it. Jeudy on a deal for 2 more years. You can escape Michael Gallup's deal in 2 more years. If you need to make some major shuffling at the receiver position, that gives you 2 more years to work with. Brandon Cooks got a high contract. I know Stephen Jones ain't looking at that. So, and I'm not hating on DJ Moore, y'all. I swear I'm not. Hold on. We got a cornball in here already. Come on, man. Some dude named MG in here talking about Indak's career. Come on, man. We in here trying to have an intelligent football conversation. I'm chilling. I ain't even turned up right now. I don't even feel like calling you a cornball. This might be the night I will allow y'all to just time out trolls because I'm trying to make some actual football points. I don't feel like arguing with trolls tonight. Y'all can call them cornballs though. Light them up, clowns, cornballs. I actually want to ask y'all opinions because I'm trying to get y'all thoughts on this. I feel like the Quinn move is a signal from Roseman to his players and his coach. Go for it. I want to win a chip. And as much as I dislike the Eagles because they are a rival, or one of our rivals, because we got mad rivals. Everybody in the division hate us. The Giants hate us. Washington hate us. The Eagles is just one of the better teams. The Giants is doing good too, so they hate us too. Whatever that go, y'all know how that go. But if I got to keep it real, this is a push the chips to the middle of the table type move. Like, hey, y'all, let's go for the championship. I respect the move and the thought process behind it. I've been reading 48 Laws of Power, The Art of War by I forgot his name, the author of The Art of War, and just paying attention to different type of war strategies and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff is psychoanalyzation and mindset. And I'm really, 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 really liking the fact that, like I said, Roseman is just saying, go for it. And I don't feel like Stephen Jones and Jerry do that as much as they used to, especially not Jerry. I don't know if Stephen ever did it. Sun Tzu. Yeah, I know I mispronounced his name. Appreciate you, Dwayne Johnson. So this is chess. This is very much so chess. This is not checkers. I tweeted out on Twitter earlier. I was saying that predictability is a weakness, right? And I really, really do feel like when you do the same things over and over again, it makes you predictable. It makes you beatable. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that have the same behaviors. They do the same thing, and I can almost predict how they're going to act when things happen. And it's funny. I sit back and laugh like, you're doing the same thing you did last time something like this happened. And it just makes it easier to defeat them. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would hope that the Cowboys are doing a similar thing. You know what I'm saying? You just got to pay attention to people's behaviors. And I'm talking about on the football field, off the football field in general. You know what I'm saying? You move sloppily when you make the same mistakes. You do the same things over and over again. But anyway, let me not go on a tangent. I'm just thinking that the Cowboys should make a move because it would be a signal to the team that we got faith in y'all going for it this year. We're not standing pat. Now, I don't think they're going to make a major move. They're not going to trade for like when the Dolphins traded for Tyreek Hill. That's not to get crazy. But where there's smoke, there's fire. And what do I need to say? Y'all know, like, put like this. Y'all know how, and I appreciate y'all. It's 161 people in here, 66 likes. And we can, I appreciate y'all if you hit that like button. I know I ain't on my yelling tip right now. I'm trying to I've been really just analyzing the team lately. And with the trading deadline coming up, we're going to get to the Bears thing. I just wanted to touch on this first. Like the trades and the thought process of the team, et cetera. I really, really feel like when the Cowboys want to stamp out a news story, they do. They got people on the payroll. Y'all know the reporters. Some of the reporters do YouTube. Some of the reporters just tweet, etc. When they want to kill a story, they'll kill it. And this whole thing floating around about the Cowboys being interested in Cooks, the Cowboys being interested in just receivers in general, it's floating around. I ain't really seen no reporters stamp it out. Have y'all? Am I tripping? Have y'all seen reporters basically just kill it? Even look, even what's his name? Mike Fisher. And I look at Mike Fisher, like I said, he's a reporter that does YouTube. He's not necessarily a content creator like we do. He's a little bit different. You know, even him, you know, even when he's asked about going after a receiver, and I see him throw wet blankets on everything, you know, because he's kind of like connected to the ownership. Like he could probably hit them on the phone when he wants. And even he hasn't thrown a wet blanket on it. You feel me? So I do feel like we're going to make another move. I tweeted that too. I said, basically I got a strong feeling that we're not done yet. We're going to make another trade. Let me just ask y'all, do y'all feel like as pessimistic as the Cowboys can make you, and is like, especially when it comes to trades and transactions and signing free agents, can I just get a yes or no? We don't need William Jackson, loser. We're good in the secondary. Anyway, do y'all feel like we're gonna make a trade for a receiver? Yes or no? I just want to know how y'all feeling. I want to just kind of see what y'all thoughts are. Kendra Bates is like, nope. I respect that Kendra was like, no. Jay Palmer, no. Choctaw, no. I'm surprised. I'll say this. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. And CJC, yes, I feel like we better too. I agree. We better make a move. I feel like you just got to do it for the fan base. But we'll see. Because, you know, our ownership, unlike the Eagles ownership, don't care about us. The Cowboys ownership do not care about the Cowboys. So they don't care how we feel. I don't care what we saying. But I will say this. I'm seeing some nopes and some no and all that extra stuff. But I'm surprised. I'm seeing a lot more yeses. You know, and I like that though. I got faith too, y'all. In this, not in the ownership all the time. Not in the ownership all the time. But I got faith for some reason. Jim Laws, yeah, I know. I tapped in just to see what because look, as much as like I said, the difference between Fish and content creators is a little bit he's a reporter. He actually got access to the star and can call the owner and all that extra stuff. He usually throws wet blankets on stuff like don't get hype. Even he didn't say no, which lets me think they at least fishing around. Now, do I think they're gonna go get the receivers we might want? Probably not. You know, we want I would take Cortland Sutton too, but I don't know if Denver's having a fire sale completely. We'll see. If they lose to the Jaguars, we might get our wish. You know, so I guess we all Jaguars fans, right? We Jaguars fans, right? So Denver can start selling off some of these players. You know? But I feel like seriously, I feel like that they're going to make a trade. I just don't know. I want to narrow. I got my favorite player. Who's y'all favorite? If I had to name these three players, if I had to name Moore, Judy, and Cooks, who do y'all want? Because I think I want Judy. Because Judy's a poor man's Amari. He's the route runner. I think I would want Judy. Who would y'all want? And his contract is sexy to me. It's 2 years left on his rookie deal. I know Stephen Jones will want that. Let me read this super chat while y'all answer that, and I'll check the answers. Jorge M with the $4.99 super chat. What's up, Mr. Rome? No cornball so far in this thread. It was one in here. Jorge. I appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat. We shut him down though. Tonight we talking ball for real. We're trying to just talk about getting our team good. You know, I'm not even here to hate on no moves. I know everybody probably came here to see Rome gonna hate on the Quinn move. I don't got no hate for Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn was a great pass rusher when he was with the Cowboys. He had a great year last year. Robert Quinn has 1 sack right now, but he also has been the main pass rusher on the Bears, so that could be misleading. I'm not going to say he's completely trash. It's somewhere in the middle. He's not exactly the 18 sack guy he was last year. He would have some sacks because amazing pass rushers beat double teams. I know he's been double teamed a lot, but amazing pass rushers find a way. Micah Parsons has been double teamed a whole lot this year, and he's got 8 sacks. So he's not exactly there. He's not Von Miller. I saw a couple of people saying he is sleeping giant like Von Miller and all. He's not Von Miller, but he's also an excellent pass rusher, and he is now probably the second best pass rusher on the Eagles. So we can't just ignore it. He's better than Brandon Graham, who I've said is a little older, a little washed up. Sweat is okay. But I wonder how the Eagles pass rushers feel that they just got benched because Robert Quinn comes in and starts. I know they're going to rotate, but that's crazy. Anyway, not my business. Not my business. We're going to talk Cowboys. Let me go back and see what some of y'all said, who y'all will want. I'm seeing Cooks. And hold on, one more super chat before I get into it. Give me cash in the $2 super chat. CFT, we are still in the Eagles fans' heads rent free all day. They made that trade. The first thing they did was start talking about us. I don't even know how that works. How you make a trade, your team got better, and the first thing you want to do is tell me how that makes you better than me. How you just beat me. It should be over, right? Why are you still worried about me? Think about it. Like I said, people will tell on themselves all the time. The proof is in the pudding. If you beat me and there's no worries, why when you make a major trade, you're not saying, now we can beat the Chiefs. Now we can beat the Bills. Now we should dominate the NFC. But when you make a major trade and your first thought process is to talk to the team that you just beat, you nervous? That's why I put that in the thumbnail. See, y'all thought I put in the thumbnail you scared for the Bears. I'm not scared of the Bears. I'm asking another team that watches everything we do, are you scared of us? Because you loading up like you afraid. Like you think you only got that win because it was Cooper Rush. Your actions tell on you. It ain't your words, it's your actions. You loading up because you looking at the pendulum like, we probably couldn't have beat them with Dak. So I don't blame you. I see a lot of Judys. And I don't think Claypool would come. I don't think they would trade Claypool to us. I don't feel like the Rooneys and the Jones family like each other, so I don't see a trade happening. I don't see a trade happening at all. Jorge with the $1.99 super chat. Cowboys trade for Deebo Samuel, please, God. Hey man, the Niners ain't letting Deebo. Appreciate you with the $1.99 super chat. Niners ain't letting Deebo go. We know that ain't happening. That would be dope, but we know that ain't happening. I see some DJ Moores in here. I feel like most of y'all like Jerry Jeudy the most, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like if I had to do a count, I ain't doing an exact count, but yeah, And I know Jerry Jeudy's like, if you look at his actual statistics, they're not amazing, but he has had horrible quarterback play, poor Vic Fangio and stuff like that. He's had like defensive coordinators as coaches, and Nathaniel Hackett seems to be a horrible coach. So Judy has not been shot the right. It's kind of like what Amari looked like with the Raiders. He kind of just didn't look right. Came to the Cowboys and boom, came to play with Dak Prescott. And nobody want to give him credit for that. And Amari's career took back off. So I think Judy could come here, and that's another thing. Like y'all should be excited. The fact that his stats aren't too great means they can't drive that huge of a bargain. Like you got to drive your deal. Got to be chill. Like his stats ain't dope. He's been in the league for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Give me a third or a fourth. Like what you saying? You can't be saying give me a second off just potential. He got to have done something. So that's why I'm thinking that might be the deal. Brandon Cooks, unless the Houston's willing to take some of that contract on, because I know he's played some games, so that shortens it. But that contract kind of large, and I don't know if the Jones family want to pay for that. Yeah, I give a third up for Judy, no question. Judy is 23 and a second-year player. That's a fact. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're willing to just give up on him right now, but we'll see. I know this though: when you pay a quarterback as much as they pay Russell Wilson, and then you got players like Judy looking at him crazy, and there's friction on the team. I'm sorry, money talk, and Judy don't got enough weight. Russell Wilson is locked in, guaranteed deal. He ain't going nowhere. So you either get on board or get lost. You feel me? So all that stuff, all that like looking at Russell Wilson sideways, y'all can clown Russell Wilson all you want. Russell Wilson got like guarantees and clout and power with Denver. He do. Even over the coach because he's making the most. So he can be corny all you want. But if Judy keep looking at him crazy, he'll be gone. Cooks due $18 million next year. Yeah, see, that's the thing that kind of threw me off about Cooks. That contract, wow. That contract is wow. But we'll see. We will see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Let's talk Bears a little bit. I said earlier, the thing that worries me most about the Bears is Matt Eberflus, former defensive. He wasn't our D coordinator. He was like our linebackers coach. Went to the Colts and wasn't the head coach, but he was their D coordinator. And when we played them in 18, we got blanked. I don't know if y'all remember. It was like 23 or 24-0. Horrible looking game. And it was like the end of a 7-game winning streak. It just let me know that he understands his offense. You feel me? He understands things that Dak likes to do. And that one thing worries me. We got a cornball in here. Who's a cornball? Who's a cornball we got in here? Hold on. Who I miss? Steve S. What's up, boy? Eagles Nation. I don't know who Steve S. is, but you getting lit up by the cornball committee. You can't come here saying, I don't think they like none of that. They don't like none of that talk, Steve. Straight up. They plays no games here. You know what I mean? That means if you come, the cornball committee just means if you come here talking crazy, they're gonna either time you out or light you up. So play your position. Because look, the cartel a little aggressive. They don't even play. They don't like people saying nothing. Be respectful. Mind your manners. I got a brother named Steve S. That ain't him though, because he a Cowboys fan. So that's why I'm like, is that my man's? I don't know who that is. The cornball rules aggressive, man. You come in here, if you want to come in here and rock with the cartel, you sit in the corner, be quiet, and pay attention. Get a notepad out. As soon as you start talking crazy, they're gonna time you out and light you up and start calling you mad corn names. Ask Loser. Loser the experienced cornball. Loser the Redskins fan. He come here every time I'm live. He on the notification gang. He get the notification on his YouTube. He pop up. We clown him for an hour. Throw him in timeout. He come right back. He like getting talked about. He don't care. He know Washington trash, but he just keep coming back. I know Washington feeling themselves a little bit. They just caught that last win, but ain't nobody worried about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give out a little mod game. But seriously, what worries y'all the most about this game? Is it Fields or y'all work? Because look, ain't it funny how after one game, one good game versus the Patriots, whose defense is nowhere near ours, now the Bears is supposed to be dangerous. And they started to compare Justin Fields to Jalen Hurts. And I ain't even, look, I'm just saying. I heard him say Jalen Hurts. I heard him say Michael Vick. I heard him compare him to, it was all running quarterbacks. I'm sorry. Stereotypical, right? Cam Newton. I've heard all kinds of stuff this week. And I'm like, yo, look, Fields, you got to do more than a game. Why you get this much recognition? Colin Cowherd was literally talking about how many games they can win and instantly said, well, they can beat Dallas. I'm like, wow. We clearly do have I feel like we have the best defense in the league. We're like 1.5 points behind the Bills. Seriously. And we handle this business in this game like we're supposed to hold the Bears. I feel like the Bears ain't going to score more than 10 if you want to keep it real. Because Detroit's offense is way more dangerous than the Bears, even with the injuries they had. Just because they got a quarterback that can throw. Justin Fields is behind maybe the worst offensive line in the league. We are going to destroy Justin Fields. And did y'all hear what Micah said? Chat. And I got a super chat too from Timothy. Is it Heather going? I'm going to say Timothy H. So I don't disrespect your name. What's good, CFT? I think the run defense will be better with Hankins, or at least I hope. I have no doubt that the run defense will be good with Hankins. See, I will say this. Our move is not that one move is not flashy at all. That move is specifically for one thing. We have the pass rushers. We have the pass rushing D tackles. But when it's time to just anchor down and hold down the run, and thanks again for the super chat, we don't. We got Quentin Bohanna, but we don't have another one with him. We got more pass rushers. So if we can't beat up the point of attack and get into the backfield quickly, if it's literally a standstill where weight comes in the middle into account, when you 30, 40 pounds lighter, you just get moved around. But Quentin Bohanna is good. You know, that's why we drafted Ridgeway. But Ridgeway just didn't make the cut. When he got cut, Washington picked him up. My point is, though, we need somebody with bricks in their pockets, a trash can full of dirt. And if you put Bohanna, who's like 330, next to Hankins, which is like 340, 345, that's almost 700 pounds of weight in the middle. So when you're trying to run the ball, you're not moving them around, and our linebackers can run free. It's perfect. It's perfect. But that's what I see. That's why I think the Hankins deal was perfect. It's a chess move. It's not a flashy move by no means. We go get that receiver, Cowboys Twitter, Cowboys YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, everywhere you get your Cowboys communication, you're going to lose it. I mark my words. Whatever is happening, I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to go live immediately. Even though I got to go live in the whip at work. We make that receiver trade, I got to talk to y'all at least immediately, and then we can get back. If I'm at home, then you know what it is. But I really feel like the Hankins move was more of a chess move. The Eagles move was more of a psyche move. That's a push the chips. Because at the end of the day, man, Robert Quinn has his flaws. Robert Quinn is not unbeatable. You know what Robert Quinn's not good at? The run game. He's a pass rush specialist. And what did we do when we played the Eagles last? We ran the ball incredibly well. He's like a lot of good pass rushers, especially the ones light in the pocket. They don't like to play the run. You feel me? He has ways to get neutralized, but we'll get to that. Christmas Eve is a long way from now. Excuse me. I do say this, though. The Bears do have a stout running game. They're planning on playing defense and running the ball, too. Looks like we got it. Styles make fights, right? Both of us want to play defense and run the ball. The difference is we have a veteran quarterback and they have a rookie. I mean, not a rookie, but an inexperienced quarterback in Fields. Who do you think going to make a mistake first versus a stout defense? Now, Dak haters going to say, Dak. But I'm literally numb to the Dak hate because I expect it too much. You know what I'm saying? People jump out the window with Dak and just come through it. They don't even, logic goes out the window. Let me ask y'all a question, chat. Let me ask y'all a question. Does a body of work matter to you? Or is it just about what you've done for me lately? It's not a trick question. I just want to know. And we got 300 people in here, man. We can get it to 150, 160 likes. At least 100 people jumped in here, and it's been at 120. I mean, please. I don't mind it. You know. Appreciate you, Jim Laws. Ty Cowboys was good. Some people that snuck in here I didn't even see. Pardon me, y'all. I'm here just talking, ain't paying attention to everybody that's jumping in here. Sorry for being rude. Marquise Hardison, fifth in red zone defense, second in scoring defense, 10th in third down conversion rate, first in sacks, 4 is back. I see perfect storm in the forecast. Players up, Lions sleep outside. Hey, man, Marquise Hardison in here dropping bars. Bars. Let me read that back to you. We are fifth in red zone defense, second in scoring defense, and that's by like 1.5, I think. What's that exact thing, Marquise? 10th and third down conversion rate. That's not bad. First in sacks, first in pressures. I ain't even put that ad to let you know that. 4 is back. I would just let that one receiver, man. That one receiver would be perfect. What's good with you, Ruben Moore? You know, Angelica in here, Sheila Neal in here. What's up, man? What's up? I think it's a combination of both. I got you. Michael Parsons said today in his interview, I'm the fastest player in the league. And even if that's not true, he's the fastest defender in the league. I don't think there's a corner or anybody that can outrun Micah. That's crazy to say. He's basically a defensive lineman, and he can come out and say, I'm the fastest. To have the gall to say that, you got to know you're a beast. Michael Parsons is something else. You know, someone on the Cowboys staff said Damone Clark is Micah 2.0. Let me see. Y'all believe that? And I like Damone Clark's stats are comparable to Nakobe Dean's stats. We did that during the draft, and Eagles fans hated us for it. But it's real. He just got hurt. That spinal fusion thing, I didn't think he was going to play this year. But if Damone Clark comes out and plays like Darius Leonard, a sideline-to-sideline tackling machine, that's all I want. And we have, chat, Cartel, we have seen rookie linebackers make an impact. Have we not? Were y'all here in 2018? Y'all don't remember? Because I remember Jalen, and I remember Leighton Vander Esch came and had a heck of a rookie year. That showed me right there on the right team, a rookie can excel. Y'all seen Deron Bland? LVE balled out. Best year still as a pro. Rookie year. Y'all think Damone Clark ain't hungry? And you think surrounded by that much greatness, it ain't like he got to lift all ships. He don't got to be the boat to raise the tide or nothing like that. Damone Clark could come in right now, play within himself, and it just say, be a tackling machine. We got you to wait in the front with Hankins and Bohanna and our D tackle room. You make sure no running backs get you're the tackling machine. Let Micah, D-Law, Fowler, Armstrong, let them go hunt the quarterback. You be the tackling machine. You think that ain't gonna work? Now we got to see if he can get some snaps because they love him from LVE, man. They love him some LVE. We almost to 200 likes though, so salute to that. You know they love him some LVE, and I be trying to support LVE, but it's LVE. Cowboy, let me see. Choctaw, Montana. Y'all sleeping on Fields, bro. He's a big dude, 6'3", 230, 240. Slipped and ran a 4.26 40 and was clocked at 4. That's fine. Choctaw, Montana. You think Justin Fields faster than Micah Parsons? Go ahead and tell that lie. Justin Fields faster than Micah? Go ahead and tell that lie. Go ahead and tell a lie. He just said Justin Fields ran a. Yeah, all right. Never. He might be a fast one. Yo, I ain't heard nobody say he faster than Hurts. And Hurts ain't that fast. He's strong. He's not fast. He might be a little shifty. I don't even know if I say Hurt or Fields is faster than Josh Allen. You just said Fields is faster than Micah Parsons? Nah, dog. I want to tell you, he ran a 4.1 in college. Listen, sir, all this speed you're talking about, where is all his rushing highlights? You know my Twitter, Choctaw. Send me the DM. Show me where's all this fear. I know he had a good game versus the Patriots, but show me the highlight. Did I miss something? Did he win Rookie of the Year? What did I missing? Because I know he ain't got no receivers and all that, and his throwing game is subpar. But if he that good on the ground, where has it been? Where has it been? Show me. I'm confused because I've seen Micah Parsons run down full-fledged receivers. I've seen him chase down some of the fastest quarterbacks. I've seen him run stride for stride with pretty much I've seen him race with Tyreek Hill. And you trying to say Justin Fields? Like, look, dog. I know Cowboys Nation has this thing of pumping up the next opponent in their mind that, yo, this dude is that, but he not that, dog. He just not that. You gotta chill. Shawanda Maybean Williams with the $4.99 super chat. Just here to support. Thank you. I appreciate the support, Shawanda. No doubt. No doubt. His problem is he holds the ball too long. Why you shooting him bail and tries to make plays with his arms instead of his legs, which is what he needs to? Hey, man, you need to put an application in for Bears coach because he's been in the league. Like, Justin Fields been in the league for a little minute. And you talking about, well, you know, his problem is this. Well, he ain't about to figure it out versus the Cowboys. He need to go figure that out versus somebody else. You must think that he had an epiphany last week and he just woke up and turned into Michael Vick. He is Justin Fields. Justin mid. Below mid. Like, you got to relax. 1 year, bro. That's cool. Cowboys fans don't get as much bail to their own quarterback. What has he done? Why are you giving this man so much props? I'm confused. Justin Mid. That's what his name is. Even last week, let me pull up these stats. Did I miss something? I know they won and they had some rushing yards, but what I miss? Hold up. Choctaw came in. He came here and just started shooting. He got this man. He didn't turn Justin Fields into Michael Vick. Michael Fields. Justin Vick. Hold on. Let me pull up these stats from his last game because I'm tripping. Did he throw for 300, 350, 4 touchdowns, run for 160? Bro, he threw for 179. What is wrong? Oh, I get it. You a Ohio State fan. Man, look, just say I'm an Ohio State fan and he played for my school. Have some integrity. And this is college tie stuff. Just say that. But don't big this man 179. You in here talking like he got wild busy. And he had 82 rushing yards. You act like first of all, he's not faster than Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray. It's like 7 quarterbacks faster than him. He might not be faster than Daniel Jones. Man, I'm a little disappointed. Look, man, I ain't trying to disrespect Justin Vick, Justin Newton. Who's another? Justin Cunningham. Every black rushing quarterback in history. But listen, 179 last week, 1 TD. Like, yo, you gotta chill. They have a good rushing game, hence the signing of Hankins. We're going to shut down their run, force him to pass, and light him up like a Christmas tree. That's it. Justin Moon. Nah. Warren Moon could throw. He wasn't even a rushing quarterback. Nah, so we ain't going to do that. Justin Vick, though. We're going to roll with that. Danny Dimes, look, Daniel Jones is better than Fields. At the end of the day, I'm not calling him dimes though. It's like Danny Nichols or whatever, because he don't really throw dimes. He can run though. You know what I'm saying? Justin Hurts. That's kind of funny. Jalen Fields. Ain't nobody worried about Jalen Fields, dog. You know what I'm saying? Their O-line is Tritty did it dash. Say it again, Derek Henderson. Tritty did it dash. You know what I'm saying? Justin Vick. He came here and said that he ran a 4-1. You should time yourself out, Choctaw. You should call yourself a 4-1. There's no way that Justin Fields ran a 4-1 and we went number one. What unofficial 40 time? Was you the one with the 40 timer? Come on, dog. Oh, y'all gotta get that out of here. There's a whole lot of spam going on. Brandon Stewart with let's talk ball. What I think about, I think their defense is excellent. I do think they just traded away one of their better defensive pieces. And that, look, like I ain't coming here hating on the Eagles. Robert Quinn is not a horrible player. I ain't gonna do that. Now, I asked earlier, what's better? Is it numbers or is it production? Because this year's production is kind of bad. 1 sack is bad. Two things can be true. Your production could be trash this year, and you could be a better player than what your production says. You know why I can say that? Because Dak Prescott's production is not immaculate right now. And I know he's a better player than that. His resume says he's a better player than that. Just like Eagles fans going to look me dead in my face and say, Robert Quinn's resume, though, but what he did last year. And I'm going to look them dead back in the face and say, same thing for Dak Prescott when he threw 37 touchdowns and 4,400 yards last year. Resume matters. That's your pedigree. You feel me? So I don't got to hate on Quinn because Quinn doesn't scare me enough to feel like my team has no chance. It's a great player that you added to your roster. But I feel like we got a lot of amazing players on our roster. Just because as Eagles fans, you don't acknowledge my players, don't mean they're not great. Y'all do this every time. Y'all call Zeke trash every time, and then he go up there and get busy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all underrate Tony Pollard. Y'all underrate Dak. Y'all underrate back then. You underrated Amari and everything like that. Then when they beat you, you call them lucky. And I don't want to hear that. We're going to call a spade a spade. Robert Quinn is not as bad as the 1 sack. He's also not as great as the 18 sacks. Somewhere in the middle. Two things can be true, though. And y'all know damn well that Dak Prescott is not as bad as y'all been acting like he is. He's still, at the end of the day, the best quarterback in this division until proven otherwise. And 6 touchdowns in 6 games ain't going to sway me from that. It is what it is. But as far as the defense for the Bears, Roquan Smith, man, he's going to be patrolling. He's going to try to make sure, listen, Tony Pollard, because I don't know if Zeke going to play, man. I think he got like a knee. They're saying maybe a hyperextension. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know how true it is. But Zeke is not going to practice all week. He's probably going to just try to play. I would love him to rest because he can rest all the way through the bye, but we're going to see because Zeke is stubborn, as y'all can see last year. 200 likes. Appreciate y'all. Let's hit that like button if you just came here. But I feel like Roquan Smith and I think they got Jackson still back there. Like they don't have a slouch defense as far as just, but what they do have is a slouch. I think, if I'm not mistaken, anybody got their run defense stats? Their run defense is kind of poor, which is crazy because Roquan Smith can tackle, but he can't tackle everybody. Can't tackle everybody. Excuse me. Y'all talking about Justin Vick. Y'all got to let it go, man. We're going to show Justin mid just how mid he is this week. Super duper mid. No one's worried about him. And the Steve S. guy here still talking. Here, I'll get it done. Put him in timeout. Put him in timeout. I'm happy Pollard will get a chance to shine. Look, man, I think Zeke and Pollard got a good relationship, but I really do feel like Zeke don't be wanting to let Pollard get a full game by himself because Pollard a beast. Pollard come rush around, run for 170, and Zeke gonna be like, oh snap. I get it, but Zeke is a very integral part of this team, man. He has his point. He brings his thing to the team that I love. So I'm never gonna downplay Zeke at all. Is he exactly what Nick Chubb is? And I ain't crazy, but he's important to this team a lot. And I ain't gonna ignore that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, Zeke not gonna sit down. He's just not gonna sit down. That's cool. I respect it. Zeke ain't gonna sit down. I wanted to ask y'all about something too. I wrote it down. Hold on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask y'all this. Why every team we play, and I put this on Twitter too earlier, why every team we play think it's time to break out their special jerseys? Y'all ain't tired of that? Y'all ain't tired of every team we play break their special jersey out? What's that about? Now that the Bears is wearing these all orange, they look real silly. Like, it's annoying. Like, yo, we not your homecoming. They treat the Cowboys like this high school and it's their homecoming game. Every time, whether they at home or away. Here come our special jerseys. We wearing all black. We gonna wear all orange. We gonna do that. The Giants, we gonna wear all white 80s joints. Just to hold an L in your special outfit. That's like, you know what wearing your special jerseys like? It's like getting fresh for your first day of school, going to school, talking crazy, and then getting beat up and going home with a black eye and a big lip. And your dad like, what happened? And you like, yo, man, nothing. Like, yeah, that's what it looked like when you wear your special jersey and the Cowboys dog walk you. Now you got to explain it to your friends. Why you wore that? I don't know. Get good first. Wearing your special clothes to get worked out like a Bowflex. You know what I'm saying? Also, I will give the Cowboys credit in this, man. There is something to look. I have no problem with roster building, roster construction, but you kind of tip your hat to saying we ain't have enough. Even with certain things, it's like Build-A-Bear. It's like you're never done. You ever took your kids in the Build-A-Bear and they want to keep just adding stuff and you're like, chill. It's enough. You can do too much. Balance is a thing. You know what I'm saying? And adding too much stuff sometimes is not dope. Any of y'all cook? Do y'all cook? So I get busy in the kitchen and I can grill. Y'all cook, yes or no? My boy the Lunatic, what's goody? You know what I'm saying? Cooking is about balance and perfect harmony between ingredients. You can go to the store and buy the most incredible ingredients, and if you don't know how to mix them together properly, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if you're just throwing everything in a pot in your mind, you're like, ooh, garlic powder, onion powder. You know what I'm saying? Sazone. I'm going to throw some red chili flakes in there and all this extra stuff, and now it's just crazy. And it tastes wild. Or you can come in with some balance. The right amount of garlic powder, the right amount of onion powder. And I feel like that's what the Dallas Cowboys are doing. I am not saying that we don't need to make a trade. I'm saying that the Eagles is in there with the seasoned salt. Just, I got to get this right. Chill. Every time you pick somebody up, it ain't great. You think these grown men don't take slights? Brandon Graham worked all year last year to get his Achilles right, to come in and find out that he on the bench now because you brought in Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn ain't coming over there to play around and sit on the bench. Fletcher Cox, y'all want to bench him but can't because Jordan Davis is playing better than him, but, contract and bravado, and I've been here for a minute. I watched Fletcher Cox get picked up and moved to the whole other hash mark by Terrence Steele. Like picked up like old laundry. You feel me? Now you got a bunch of players that everybody want to start and get theirs, but they can't. It's balance. And if it's one thing I think that I got to give to Will McClay, who gets the most props, and I guess I got to give the Jones family, at least for signing off on some of these players. I feel like Will McClay does most of the work. They know how to balance. They know how to make good ingredients. Because as much as people want to hate on the Cowboys every year, the last couple of years, outside of major injuries, they know how to build a roster. Even I be hating on it because I hate the way they don't go after certain big names. I do. It's whack. It's super whack. And I ain't never going to get off that hill. It's super whack. D-Block, what's good with you? But balance is important. Team building is not just about superstars. I've seen plenty of super teams, NBA, MLB, and I don't even watch baseball, NFL, not quite flow together. All because too many egos, too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. You feel me? Balance is important. Now you can call me just a hater. That's cool. I get called way worse things on Twitter, but I'm just keeping it real. You can't just hit it with the season salt. That's what Robert Quinn is. It's a push to the middle of the table to say, I want to win the chip. There's also, you might have had a perfect balance on defense. You bring in an outsider out of nowhere and just start sitting people that's been playing all year, and you overkilling your joint. It's like putting season salt in the chili. It don't go. Brian Sauls with the 199 super chat. Yo, CFT, my guy, what's up? What should we do next? Receiver? Absolutely receiver. Absolutely receiver. That's what we should do. And Jerry Jeudy and Brandon Cooks are at my top of my list. But if we woke up with DJ Moore, I'm going to lose it. One of them three. If we get a Denzel Mims or a Elijah Moore, I can see that blend working. Because like I said, sometimes the big names, that's why I'm not a GM. Sometimes the big names ain't perfect. You know? It don't mesh right. So I might not be right. But I would take, Alicia Morgan was good. I would take Jerry Jeudy. From his contract the next 2 years to his skill set with the route running and stuff like that, I feel like he would fit great with Dak. You know, it would be a perfect, because it's not two guys do the same thing. Lamb, Gallup, and Jeudy would be a perfect marriage of three different receivers with three different skill sets. You know, I feel like DJ Moore and CeeDee Lamb kind of do similar things. They're yak guys and stuff like that. And I don't want two of the same, you know. And Michael Gallup's, his skill set is a little bit different than both. But, you know. So I would like Jeudy because I feel like he would complement. That's the word I was thinking. He would complement our receivers. You know. But DJ Moore and CeeDee Lamb, I don't think they would play bad. I just think they do the similar things. You know. That's just me. Appreciate you for that super chat, though, my brother. I didn't say he wasn't faster than CD. At all. This ain't about speed. I said they do similar things. Speed. People can do the same thing at different speeds. I also feel like CD's better after catching him. CeeDee Lamb is a beast to bring down once he gets the ball in his hands. He just got to work on concentration drops. He still don't lead the league in drops, even though people want to wish it on him. It ain't true. You know. Richard Coleman with the 499 super chat. Mr. Rome, what about our third round receiver? Tolbert, man, I don't know what's going on with Tolbert, man. I've made countless videos just feeling like I want it. Like, it ain't like I've seen Tolbert just drop the ball. He ain't been out there. And I guess when he's out there, he just ain't done enough. I would love for him to get a chance, man. I really would. But at this point, I'm just looking at him like it's a developmental year. And outside of like countless injuries, well, we do got mad injuries. So maybe this the week. But I watched Houston start over him. I watched Noah Brown stay over him. I watched Simi get talked about more than him. The proof is in the pudding. He might need another year. He looked like he would have been ready, but that's why I'm not a GM. He just ain't been ready. It's unfortunate, man. That's what I'm saying. With Noah Brown with a foot injury and James Washington not being able to get on the field, go get a receiver. There ain't no slight to them. They hurt. I can like you all I want to, but if you hurt and can't go on the field, Brian Sauls, the 199 super chat. Judy would be perfect, especially for Dak route running. I agree. We're on the same page. We are on the same page. I agree 100%. I'll give up a second for a quality. Yeah, like if the Cowboys gave away a second tomorrow, you think I'm gonna be mad? No. I mean for like Judy. But people would probably say we overpaid. I don't care. I think we can get Judy for a third. And a third and another player. Send Neville and a third little player and Neville or Tristan or somebody. Send a little defensive up there. Don't touch my edge rushers though. All my edge rushers need to stay. You can send Basham. No hate to Terrell Basham. You send a third Terrell Basham. And look, the Broncos will take Terrell Basham right now. You know why? Because Randy Gregory can't get on the field. They want to trade Nick Chubb. The Broncos might be the perfect trade partner. They want to trade Nick Chubb. You send Basham up there. You send a D tackle up there. You send a pick up there. Basham can slide in with Chubb. Yeah. Yeah. That might work. Now, Bradley Chubb is on the Broncos. I'm just saying, I said Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb. They want to trade Bradley Chubb, apparently, or something like that. And that's like all through the media. But then if you trade him, you still need somebody to kind of come in and replace him. So you trade for a Terrell Basham, and maybe you send Neville too. Shore up that D line, keep playing good defense. Denver got a great defense too. Yeah. Basham, Neville, and a third for Judy. Send them. Now, look, respect. And I like Neville. I like all the players. But this is just about business, and this is balance. And send me Judy. I'll do that tonight. I might tweet. When I'm done, I'm tweeting that. Oh, no. We're not going to get Chubb. Chubb, I would love to get Bradley Chubb in Dallas. That ain't happening. No, Bradley Chubb will get traded somewhere else. My point is to fill Bradley Chubb's spot, Dallas can send them for Judy. They're going to be having their fire sale, so they can reload this summer for Russell Wilson. Because Wilson ain't going nowhere. That contract, wild, super wild. Sam Williams is an animal. He ain't going nowhere. Sam Williams, Armstrong, Fowler, Micah, D-Law are off limits. Off limits. That whole crew off limits. Don't even think about it. Them five. Micah, it's a four-man rotation, and Micah can jump in and out wherever he wants. No. Off limits. Can't send none of them. You sent Tristan Hill, I'll get over it. You sent Neville Gallimore, I'll get over it. And I like Tristan a lot. But those, they're off limits. Marco, appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. We got 327 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. LV and Jalen should have been packaged. Hey, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. But I like that trade. Little Neville, little Basham, little third. Get me my receiver. The Reaper. Yes, I would send a third for Judy. Tonight. I help him pack. Hey, Neville, you got to go, man. Take this third round pick and give it to the Broncos. Because I would love to give Dak Prescott a more well-rounded receiving core and help this offense out. Now, do I think our offensive line is the best at pass blocking? No. But that's up to Kellen Moore and Dak and them to strategize, get the ball in his hands quick, let your receivers work. I have no doubt, man, because our rookie left tackle, Tyler Smith, has been having a pretty decent year for a rookie. He ain't been playing bad by no means. Our left guard is still leaves a lot to be desired. Biadish is serviceable. Y'all know how Zach Martin get down. And Terrence still, that right side of the line is pretty sure. It's the left side that has slight moments. It's mainly left guard. Look, Elijah Moore might be one of those things. He might be a sleeping giant because, the Jets have an abundance of receivers that just ain't quite getting the right tick. So I might be overlooking Elijah Moore myself. I ain't gonna lie. And the Jets do hate Dallas, so that's why I don't think we get nobody from them. Like they try to offer Denzel Mims for a second. Like give him back, give him away. Y'all not doing nothing with him. The pass blocking is okay. They can get better. I agree. The pass blocking leaves a lot to be desired. They can 100% get better. You know. But like with this Bears game, though, I think if we go out there, run our program, do what we gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Put our presentation on display. The world would it's like last week. The offense did have a little bit of a struggle. We all watched the game. But at the end of the day, our defense is just too strong. And I don't care how much our defense is gonna give veteran quarterbacks fits. I saw our defense give Tom Brady issues first week. We didn't win the game, but they didn't even score 20. He was throwing fits and yelling at his offensive line in week 1 because of Micah. And unless Micah retired this week, that pass rush, who lead the league in sacks, chat? Who? You know what I'm saying? Whose offensive line is giving up the most sacks? No, what team leads the league in sacks? And Judon got Micah by a half sack because he just played who? The Bears. He got 3.5 sacks versus the Bears. So we lead the league in pressures and sacks. We got a ferocious pass rush, a crazy good defense period, an excellent defensive coordinator. And Justin Vick is about to come out there and light us up. Judon got busy and Micah Parsons not supposed to. No slight to Judon, but the Patriots would might trade Belichick for Micah right now. Craziness. Justin Vick. Yeah, Justin victim. You're right. Dwayne Johnson, he a victim. Justin's going to be a victim. They're trying to treat him like Michael Vick. I know. Look, Neville talked about that earlier too, Jim Laws. He said he didn't remove all that stuff that's overblown. And I don't know. He might be lying. He might be lying. You know, you want to keep everything under the cuff. I don't know how it's going to work. If I did, I would be a prophet. I just genuinely feel like, seriously, I genuinely feel like the Cowboys are going to make another move. We got 300 people in here, man. I don't know if y'all heard me earlier. I want to ask this question again. Yes or no? Do you feel like the Cowboys are going to make another move before the trade deadline? Let me just kind of, since there's more people, it was like 200 in here when I asked it earlier. Yes or no? Because I do. And someone said the same thing earlier, bro. But they said they better. You said we have to. I'm thinking about it too, man. I feel like they know it too. And all of their major reporters, I'm liking to see the yeses. All of the major reporters that follow the Cowboys and cover the Cowboys, that usually would just be like, ain't no trade gonna happen. Ain't none of them, they kind of like, I mean, like everybody that's an insider kind of know that we're gonna do something. I just don't know who. I don't know who. And I'm positive it's gonna be a receiver. Just don't know who. But if I go to sleep tonight and I wake up and they say the Cowboys are traded for Jerry Jeudy, I'm going to act silly. If I wake up in the morning and we got Jerry Jeudy or another receiver on my team, I'm going live first thing in the morning. And I don't even be on here that early. It's going to be CFT and some eggs because y'all going to get this morning stream whenever it happened. CFT in the evening, CFT for lunch. It don't matter. Whenever it happened, y'all going to get me wherever I'm at. CFT at the grocery store, going live because y'all going to get all of this as soon as we get whoever. And if it's Mims, I'll be fine with Mims. But y'all going to get this work if they do, whenever it happens. I wish, man, I just want them to give Damone Clark a fair shake. Let him play. Let him play. Yeah. If we do, it's CFT. All right, it's not going to be CFT at the club. I ain't going to be in the club and jump on the line, but I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm watching. I got Michael Gelkin, John Machota are my number 2. Who's your favorite reporters? Michael Gelkin and John Machota, don't steer me wrong. You know, I know you got Clarence and all them. That's my frat brother and all that. Michael Gelkin, John Machota. They never steer me wrong. Pause. CFT in the bathtub. That is not happening. Y'all not gonna get live stream with the bubbles. Pause. But Gelkin and Machota are my go-tos. When they say it, I believe it. And I really do feel like something's coming. I'm just waiting. Something is coming. Them two never steer me wrong. They always on point. And it's 1,000 Cowboys reporters, so it's other people. Jane Slater's amazing too. You know. No. Hey, look, Mike Fisher do his thing, but he's not my number one go-to for stuff. Because Gelkin and Machota get it first every time. They come out first every time. It ain't even close. I don't want Jory Epstein's dope too. There's a lot of them that's dope. I ain't trying to slight no reporters. You know. Well, maybe not all. I don't think Zeke should play neither, though. If we can get by this game with Zeke resting, I would like for him to rest his knee and get himself right because we got to bye. And I feel like he'll come back super healthy. So I hope that they kind of talk him off the ledge. They let Tony get busy. He just worried about Tony Pollard going off for 200 yards and then everybody being like, don't play Zeke no more. I know what it is. CFT laughing the porcelain throne. Y'all wilding. I think Zeke should rest, man. I think we can get by this game. The Bears' run defense, I don't know if anybody know it. It ain't that great. As great as Roquan Smith is, their defense overall with the run is trash. It's just trash. Hey, y'all, I got a question for you. I know usually, hold on, Team Titleist with the $2 super chat. Do you feel better this year more than last year? I do. Because our defense last year caught us off guard. It was a lot of turnovers and stuff like that, but we were never this good in scoring defense. We finished the year in top 7. We was the 7th team in scoring defense by the end of the year. This year, we've been hovering around that top 3 most of the year, and you can just tell our defense is more stout. We're not just living off of interceptions and fumbles or just turnovers in general. We're just a more stout defense, and I'm a defensive guy in general. Because defenses win championships. I ain't trying to be funny. And to have a defense where when they kick the ball to us, I don't have fear. GH24 with the 499 super. Oh, Team Titleist. Let me finish your question before I read the super chat. The defense is what gives me the most confidence. It's crazy because when we were scoring 30 last year, it would just be a little bit. I wasn't as nervous, but in the playoffs, though, defense and running games, everything tightens up. And we got the right weaponry for that battle right now. The 30 burgers kind of dissipate in the playoffs. It's tight football. And if we play tight football all year, we're going to be ready and battle tested. GH24, 499 super chat. Hey, yo, what's poppin', CFT? What's good with you, GH24? Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. But no, what I was saying is I can't go live. Probably I will go live. Look, I got some family stuff to do this weekend. Y'all know it's Halloween weekend. So I don't know if I'll be able to go live on Saturday. I'll try. If I do, it might be a little bit later than normal. And I can't go on Friday. I can't go live on Friday because I got some more family stuff. So y'all know I love to do Saturday Night Live with CFT, but I'm going to try to work something out with y'all. All right? So if I go live, it might be a little bit later. Y'all might get some 9:30s, but I won't leave y'all hanging. If y'all cool with that, you know. I try to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the kids take precedence. They run things. They run things. We got to make sure the kids is good. Look, girl, before I go, man, one last question. Are y'all scared of the Bears? Yes or no? We're going to end this real chill. What the hell knows? No fear for the Bears. Y'all not afraid of Justin Vick? Choctaw got y'all scared. Apparently, Justin Vick run 3.9 with pads on. Team Ties with another $2 super chat. We will be here no matter what, family. Appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I got you. All right. One last question before I go. Before I get up out of here. Y'all afraid of Robert Quinn? Just keep it real. Because I ain't going to do like somebody else I seen earlier, just yell at the mic and just, we better than you. I don't need to do all that. We ain't going to do all that screaming. You know what I'm saying? All that spit flying out. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to murder the camera. I just want to know if y'all's afraid. You know what I'm saying? Because all that move showed me, and I'll say this before I go, all that move showed me is that at 6-0, you still scared of the team with the star on their helmet. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. No screaming needed tonight. We gonna keep it chill. I'll holla.